Hey, I've already talked to you. Oh, she wants to talk to me. Fantastic. Missing you. Hey, good job. Even Kelly's getting me resources. Nice. Alright, 1 second, I'm gonna need to check something. Yeah, I wanted to check if my rendering was still going, but of course it got locked at 30%, so now I have to do another render again. Or start it again, and the render I did, this was a race that I did yesterday in F1 event. Just a pain in the butt, man, come on. So, I need to play for about 20 minutes more to get up to like a nice round session of 2 hours, so we're gonna continue on a little bit longer here. So let's head up to the cabin and invite some people in. Talk about the daddy issues or something. Oh no, that was Mass Effect too. Sorry.
Trainer, if you're not doing anything, I've got a few hours free. Would you like to come up?
Can't even choose who I invite up, but there you go. So...
The cabin is gorgeous. I've seen apartments smaller than this. Well, Commander, ready to play?
Play?
Play.
I picked up a chessboard on the Citadel. GUI interface, not nearly as nice as real pieces, but this takes up less space. And I recall you delivered something that closely resembled a challenge.
Yes.
So, interested?
This is a trap, isn't it?
I'm just a simple lab scientist, Commander. I'm sure your real-world expertise will give you an edge.
Yeah. I don't think so. I'm not very good at chess.
Ha!
Oh, come on.
My word, Commander. It's almost as though you wanted to spare your pawns the indignity of living under my regime.
In real life, that tactic would have worked.
Well, in real life, one doesn't move on an 8x8 square grid.
You know what I mean. The pawns are infantry. A good infantry line, like the Krogan, can take a charge like that.
That reminds me of a joke. What's the difference between Commander Shepard and a Krogan? One is an unstoppable juggernaut of head-butting destruction.
And the other doesn't have a smart-ass comm officer to keep him in line.
Ooh, that's even better than the number of testicles punchline.
I'm glad you didn't run back to the lab, Trainer.
Thanks. So, rematch?
Hell yes.
No, that was short enough. It's like 20 minutes, damn it.
Trainer, can you send Diana up? She wanted an interview.
Right away, Commander.
Ew, I thought she left.
Ready for a chat, Commander?
I'm ready.
Commander, it's no secret that Council Space has suffered some serious losses to the Reapers lately. Now Cerberus has struck directly at the seat of our government. If something as small as a human terrorist organization can hit the Citadel, is anywhere safe?
Cerberus' strength in the coup attempt was their sleeper agents. If those agents had been exposed, a lot of lives might have been saved. We need constant vigilance. C-Sec and the troops can't do this alone.
We've lost a major portion of our government, the most obvious human figure being the Counselor. The Alliance Parliament is destroyed, and the Prime Minister's dead. The line of succession is getting pretty short.
No, it isn't.
How long do you expect any new Alliance administration to last?
Leaders will rise. You can't lose hope. Our enemies won't rest until they've taken the last human being. Until then, we're not beaten. Right now, it's everyone's duty to step up.
Ooh.
All right. Now a question from Thesia. Commander, during your tribunal, some said you had Cerberus ties. Thanks for your time, Commander. This is Diana Allers for Battlespace. Good night, and stay strong.
God, Ellers.
Careful, Commander. You keep
You
feeding me
suck
like this,
so
and I'll
much
follow you
ass.
home.
That wasn't convincing in any way. Ugh. Yeah, let's skip
I think
it.
we're just fine in front of the camera.
Oh, did you think? Ah, of course you did. Me and my big mouth. I'd better get out of here before I send another wrong signal. See ya, Commander.
What? Why is that? Fuck you, camera.
James, I've got some time if you want to talk privately.
On my way.
You get your ass kicked again.
Hey man, how's it going?
Good, James. You?
Good, good.
Good.
Wow. So this is what I can look forward to when I get my own command.
You want your own ship, Vega?
Yeah, maybe one day. When I'm old and I can't fight worth shit anymore.
You just come up here to make fun of your commander?
Sorry, loco. I guess maybe I got some things on my mind. I wanted to get your opinion on something.
Okay. Shoot.
Shoot.
What did you do when they asked you to join the N7 program? I mean, was it a no-brainer for you, or did you think about it before accepting?
The N7 program is a big deal, but it's also a big commitment.
I hear that.
You get the best training, best equipment, best assignments.
And they expect the best in return.
Yes, they do. Why you asking?
Well, even all the shit that's going on, somebody somewhere managed to track me down and forward an N7 commendation. It's dated the same day the Reapers attacked Earth.
You don't sound too thrilled.
Well, aside from the fact that there won't be an N7 program if we don't win this war, being a soldier's the only thing I've ever been really good at. And not because I tried. Hell, I'd have kicked my ass out years ago. Last time I had a command, I lost almost everyone, and they promoted me for it. I guess I'm just not sure if I'm ready to lead again. I don't know if I want that responsibility.
You mentioned that before. What went wrong?
What didn't go wrong? We were out on patrol, checking on some strange readings, and the collectors hit. But they hit the colony first. By the time we got back, most of the colonists had been subdued or abducted, including our CO, Captain Tony.
So you were in charge.
Yeah. We laid low for a bit, waiting for a chance to strike, but before we could, we were betrayed. One of the colonists turned out to be a Cerberus spy working with the collectors. I had no choice. I killed him and destroyed the collector's ship.
Alright.
It got ugly. We lost most of the colonists and all but one of my squad. Not exactly a textbook operation.
You can't blame yourself for being put in a tough situation. And if you were promoted, then something must have gone right.
Sure, but
If you'd saved them all, would things have worked out better?
I don't know. I don't think so.
The right choice is usually not the easy one.
Yeah. Did you know that before you joined the N7?
Yeah. That's why I was asked. And it's why they asked you. There's not a single N7 that hasn't sacrificed, either themselves or their soldiers at some point.
So you think I should accept?
Only you can make that decision, James. But I think you already know the answer.
I'm
Yeah.
glad you think so.
No.
If you don't mind, maybe don't mention this to anyone else.
Of course not.
Gracias. Well, I think I better
I'm
get
gonna
back to the hang
bake a
of things
cake
here.
with the
It's a little
N7
too soft.
celebration.
The bed's a lot harder than it looks.
I'll take your word for it. Thanks again, loco.
Anytime.
You didn't like gay jokes. How about that? Alright, that was all the talking. Good. Yeah. Oh, Chuck was wanting to talk to me. Sure, let's do that. Not talking. And you're here.
Shepard,
Good timing.
hell of a day. Udina loses his mind. The Citadel almost
Good
falls.
chat with everybody.
And you
Again.
almost had to put down a friend.
Got a little tense there.
I heard what happened. If it had come down to it, could you have pulled the trigger?
Yes, I
If they
could.
hadn't backed down? Yes. This war is bigger than any one person.
I'll be sure to remember that next time we have a disagreement.
Mm-hmm.
Still,
Good man,
I'm
smart.
glad Ash didn't have to join Caden. Losing one was enough.
Right, man?
Good to have Ash back. We can always use a friendly gun.
And she can always beat you with a stick up her ass.
Good to have Ash back. We can always use a friendly gun.
Sure. Hey!
Good to see you.
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 Okay, I'm gonna go now. Garrus, she's a bit weird today. Just don't go. No, just let us settle in, Garrus. All right, Good. Alright. I hope he's okay. So, hey, we're over there now.
Commander,
Out of your
an
comfort zone of this chair.
opportunity has come to my attention that may interest you.
Okay.
What's going on, Doctor?
Refugees arrived at the Citadel recently in possession of military-grade medical supplies and equipment.
Okay.
In reviewing our inventories, I determined we have an excess of medical supplies to treat contagion, exposure, and malnutrition.
They're equipped to help injured soldiers, and we have supplies to help suffering refugees?
Precisely. Perhaps you could ply your charms to broker a trade.
Isn't this something you could do yourself?
War profiteering is running rampant, and these refugees are wary of the Alliance military. They didn't trust me. But you are Commander Shepard, the hero. You could persuade them.
If I have time.
We'll see.
The trade would benefit both parties. If you decide to, the man to speak with is Tactus. He can be found near the Citadel docks.
Okay.
With access to their equipment and materials, I believe I could increase the effectiveness of our Medigel.
Okay. That's awesome. Send effectiveness for Medigel everywhere. That would be awesome.
Per your orders, I have the latest reports on the Council, Doctor. Their security is in disarray.
Wait,
but it
what?
would still be weeks before we could attempt to position any agents in their personal staff.
And it's far too risky after Udina's coup. Postpone those deployments.
Once.
Well.
Thanks for coming by. Thanks for coming by.
Well, that was fruitless. And I don't want to go to chill bay. So I'm just it's not been 20 minutes, I know, but also Edie and Joker we can talk to if that. Call it a day, probably, for now.
Cerberus is gonna have a hard time recruiting now.
So Cerberus wanted to go into politics, huh? Nice job shutting those assholes down.
Didn't you used to work for those assholes? Something about leather seats?
Like, I worked for Cerberus when they were vigilantes helping the helpless. Now they're a little too mainstream. And evil. The important thing is that you kick their asses. And also that Ash aced the don't shoot your commander portion of the Normandy reinstatement test.
Go easy on Ash. She's been through a lot.
Yeah, like drawing a gun on a superior officer, nearly getting the council killed.
Actually, we're both
That's
Spectres.
not gonna look good on the yearly performance review.
Technically, we're equals. Except not in the alliance yet, I guess.
Hello,
Oh,
Shepard.
actually, we're both equals.
What's
He's
on your
Lieutenant
mind?
Commander. I don't think I'm
The
Lieutenant
destruction
Commander
of the
as well.
Reaper on Tuchanka. It is rare for a technologically superior force to be destroyed by an inferior one.
Yeah, so now all we need is a gun that fires thresher maws.
That was a joke.
I'm sorry, Shepard. I was contemplating. The Reapers are more fallible than they proclaim. Despite its best efforts, the one on Tuchanka was destroyed by a worm. This has caused me to reassess the probable period of time before I am non-functional.
You're worried about dying?
In a sense. My processing power is consumed with calculations to help us combat the Reapers. But I can run those scenarios with the rest of the crew. May I ask you another question that troubled Jeff?
Here we go again.
What is the purpose of synthetic life?
It's not that different from organic life. A free-willed synthetic chooses what it wants.
But the purpose of organic life is to preserve itself long enough to replicate copies of its genes in succeeding generations. My purpose is not so clear. The other successful synthetic life forms that I have examined for comparison are the Geth and the Reapers.
Reproduction isn't all there is. We find meaning in the work we do, good deeds we accomplish, love.
I see. I will search my files on the biographies of humans to see if prominent figures follow the pattern you suggest. It appears many humans did in fact do so.
That was quick. Gotta love quantum computing.
Shepard,
Pretty much.
I will alter my processing power to give priority to your stated goals. Duty, altruism, love.
Wait, you're just gonna turn yourself good? Can you do that?
It should take some time. If I have further questions, I will speak with you again. Thank you.
Alright. Wow.
Are you and Ashley okay? The last time she saw that body, it wasn't exactly pleasant.
I have informed her of the situation. She is taking it well. Hello, Shepard.
Commander.
Guys. So yeah, alright, this is gonna be it for today's session. Probably just under 2 hours of total footage time, which is I think fine anyway, more than I want to record anyway. Was aiming for an hour and a half, but you know, a lot of chatting to do. So next time out, it's gonna be a little bit of the same, I have to be honest. I'm gonna do some stuff off cameras, like do all those planet scanning bits, then go back to the Citadel and complete as many of those other side thingies that I can do there. And then we're gonna do a mission. And I was thinking about doing the Citadel DLC. But yeah, we'll see about that next time. So, bye-bye.